Hi, this is Ryan Hughes with the PIX4D training team. In this video, we will discuss how to capture a trench with PIX4Dcatch paired with an RTK device and process the dataset with PIX4Dcloud Advanced. When capturing a dataset with PIX4Dcatch, planning your image capture session is important. Pay close attention to the project area, identify any potential obstacles or hazards, pay attention to changes in lighting. It is best to have an even, diffuse light across the entire project area. When capturing under direct sunlight, pay attention to areas that are in shadow or are highly reflective. These areas can impact the quality of the reconstructions. While capturing a project with PIX4Dcatch, it is important to maintain a relatively constant distance from the project area. To add additional detail, do not approach the project area, maintain the same distance, and add additional perspectives by passing over the same area multiple times with the device held at different angles. Be sure to hold the camera at a slight angle and fill the image frame with the content you wish to reconstruct. When capturing a trench, hold the camera at a sufficient angle to capture the bottom of the trench while maintaining RTK fix. When moving across the project area, do so slowly and steadily. When turning, be sure to turn smoothly and avoid sudden changes in perspective. The best way to avoid sudden perspective changes is to plan the walking path before capturing the project area. Upon arriving at the trench, plan the image capture as previously discussed. When ready, attach the RTK and mobile devices to the supplied handle and turn them on. You require a stable data connection to obtain the RTK correction data. The RTK and mobile device connect via Bluetooth. Open the RTK dialog by tapping on the small arrow at the top right of the interface. Then tap RTK device via Bluetooth. In the RTK device settings, connect to your RTK device. The camera offsets will be automatically assigned if you are working with the supplied handle. Enter your N-Trip credentials and tap Validate N-Trip. Next, select the desired mount point. Finally, choose the N-Trip coordinate reference system. This is not the output coordinate reference system. Your N-Trip provider determines the N-Trip coordinate reference system. Be sure to select the correct coordinate reference system to obtain the desired accuracy. If you choose the wrong coordinate reference system at this stage, your project will not be accurately georeferenced. Once you have established a stable connection and validated the N-Trip credentials, mount point, and coordinate reference system, tap Connect to connect the devices. Once connected, the RTK-enabled device will establish connections with satellites in the area and obtain the RTK correction data to locate it precisely. When capturing a project with PIX4Dcatch paired with an RTK device, be sure to start and stop the image capture session with RTK fix. Throughout the image capture, try to maintain the RTK fix. It is okay if it is lost during the image capture. What matters most is that the capture session starts and stops with RTK fix. To start capturing the images, tap the white circle at the bottom of the PIX4Dcatch interface. While capturing the images with the LiDAR-equipped device, a mesh spread across the project area shows the captured area. Holes in the mesh do not mean no data has been captured in that area. They mean less data has been captured than is ideal. Move slowly and steadily around your project area with the camera at a consistent angle. If you move too quickly, PIX4Dcatch will warn you that you are moving too fast. When this happens, slow down, since PIX4Dcatch will not capture images when the camera moves too quickly. Be sure to scan across the entire project area. As you capture images, the number will increase in the bottom left corner. You can open the live preview window to better understand the captured project area and see it in real time. This sparse point cloud is based primarily on the LiDAR data captured by the iPhone. It is indicative of the final result, but it is not the same. Once you have completed an orbit around the project area, you can pause the capture session by tapping the pause button at the bottom of the interface or standing still. You can maximize the live preview window to see whether you need to capture additional images. This preview shows the sparse point cloud as well as the captured images. Explore the project area. If you have sufficiently captured everything you need for the project, you can complete the image capture session by tapping the blue check mark. If you require additional images, continue from where you paused the image capture session and change the perspective of the camera to add additional detail. Then follow the same path as the initial orbit around the project area. Once you have tapped the blue check mark, you will obtain the PIX4Dcatch Capture Quality Report. On this screen, you can change the name of the project. The name provided to the project in PIX4Dcatch will be the same as the uploaded project on PIX4Dcloud. In addition, you can see the number of images captured and the RTK accuracy level. In the point cloud, you can see the same preview as before, except this time we can also see the quality of the RTK connection. For more information about the values associated with optimal, reduced, and low, please refer to the PIX4D Technical Support Knowledge Base. If you are satisfied with the image capture, tap Save. Once the project is saved, you will see the PIX4Dcatch Projects folder. Here you can see the different projects captured by the mobile device, whether they were captured with RTK or GPS precision, whether they have been uploaded to PIX4Dcloud, and whether there is an associated point collection or auto tags. To upload the project to PIX4Dcloud, tap on the project. On the next screen, you can see various information about this project. To upload to PIX4Dcloud, tap Upload at the top of the interface. Before proceeding to the next step, PIX4Dcatch will ensure you have a valid PIX4Dcloud license. This step requires an internet or data connection. When uploading to PIX4Dcloud, you can select different upload options, including whether you would like to assign the project to a specific site. You can see the number of credits required to process the project and the total available credits. If you have insufficient credits, the project will not start processing. Enable this option if you want to calculate volumes or create elevation profiles. If you would like the digital surface model or orthomosaic, be sure to enable this option prior to uploading the project. You cannot enable these options after uploading the project to PIX4Dcloud. The coordinate reference system can be detected automatically based on the coordinate reference system used by your RTK connection or be manually assigned. Be sure to select the coordinate reference system desired for the deliverables. It is not possible to change the output coordinate reference system after the project has been processed with PIX4Dcloud. Once you have selected the desired parameters, tap Upload to send the project to PIX4Dcloud. You will require a stable internet or data connection to upload the project data to PIX4Dcloud. Once uploaded, you will receive an email notification with the estimated time to completion. You will receive a second notification when the project has finished processing. You can access the project directly from the second email. In PIX4Dcloud, you can explore the project in both 2D and 3D. In 3D, there is the point cloud and mesh. In 2D, there is the digital surface model and orthomosaic. To obtain the 2D reconstructions, it is necessary to have enabled this option when uploading from PIX4Dcatch. Depending on your preferences, you can add annotations in either 2D or 3D. Once an annotation is added, you can change the parameters in the Properties panel. As annotations are added to a project, they are added to the annotations on the left side of the screen. You can export these annotations in a variety of formats. With PIX4Dcloud, you can add a variety of annotations including polylines, polygons, circles, and markers. In addition, you can add an inspection to draw a stakeholder's attention to a specific element of the project. PIX4Dcloud allows you to calculate volumes, both cut and fill. However, you must have generated the digital surface model when uploading the project from PIX4Dcatch. You can modify the screenshot that will be used in the PIX4Dcloud annotation report if desired. Simply remove the automatically generated image, navigate to the desired view, click the screenshot icon, and click Save. The new image will be included in the annotation report. To generate the annotation report, click Annotation Report at the top of the PIX4Dcloud interface. A PIX4Dcloud Advanced license is required to generate the report. Next, under Annotations Report, click Generate. You can choose which information and annotations to include in the report. When satisfied, click Generate. The report will be generated in PDF format. The report contains an overview of the project area, including the project name, date, and coordinate reference system. Next, you have a summary of the annotations added to the project. The colors are based on those assigned in PIX4Dcloud. For each annotation, there is a detailed description as well as an illustrative screenshot. The information provided varies based on the type of annotation. Volume calculations are also included in the annotations report, accompanied by the various volume measurements and a screenshot. In addition, it is possible to share the project directly with stakeholders. Based on the stakeholders' involvement in the project, you can choose whether to provide viewing or editing permissions. We hope this workflow video on how to capture a trench with PIX4Dcatch and process with PIX4Dcloud was helpful. See you next time.